everybody, today I bring you another face video featuring my face and this Outshine lemon bar. Tastes like lemon, very zesty. These things are really good. But I'm going to be doing my first talking video featuring food. I've never done food related stuff, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So let me unwrap this and I'm going to tell you guys stories of random stuff that's been happening in my life. Smell it. Very lemony. I got my emotional support crew Kiwi with me, and let's get a nice taste in there. I can't tell if this is going to be the most awkward video I've ever made, or I don't know. Will you guys laugh? Will you meme this? I don't know. It's so good though. Take a taste, bro. Take a taste. The best way to put it is Outshine, and this isn't sponsored, but if they want to sponsor, go ahead. Outshine bars use real fruit, so there's chunks of the fruit in there. This is lemon though, so I don't think that there's lemon actually in this. Like, actually there's real lemon in it, but chunks of lemon, I don't think. When you get the strawberry, there's chunks of strawberry in there, so that's something I will say. Let's get more in the center. Got my glue here. I don't typically eat popsicles like this, by the way. I'm just doing this for the sound factor for you guys. So Grookey right here. Grookey I actually got, I'd say 2 Christmases ago. He was actually the last Grookey that they had at Build-A-Bear, because at the time they had Build-A-Bear Grookies, but I think they had Teddy Ursa, and at the time I was gonna get Teddy Ursa, but Grookey's one of my favorites. So when I seen him there and he was the last one, I asked him, I was like, can I have this? Because he was already stuffed, so I'm not sure if you can buy already stuffed products. And luckily they were actually gonna throw him away, like literally throw him away that day, and I was like, so you're welcome that you're still alive. So yeah, he almost died. Luckily, I saved him with the small price of $35. Speaking of recent events in my life, my sister, she doesn't know I do ASMR, so she won't see this, hopefully, because that would just, I don't know how I would explain this to her. She had a baby last Friday. September 6th, I believe it was Friday. Her name's Ellie, and now I'm uncle status. Uncle status. It was pretty crazy. Just experiencing it, because I've had many cousins have babies, and I've had uncles and aunts, I should say both, have kids, but I was at a really young age when I experienced any of this. So I'm 27 right now. This September 12th of the year this video is released, I'll be 28. I know, I'm getting too old to be holding plushies and licking this type of stuff, you know. But you gotta do what makes you happy, right? Isn't that right, Grook? Isn't that right? I don't know if I mentioned my sister's kid's name. Her name is Ellie. And I've only done one thing to help as an uncle. She was crying in the hospital, because they're still at the hospital, because it was a C-section that they had to do. So stay at the hospital for a couple days until she heals. So hopefully she feels better soon. But Ellie was kind of freaking out, as most newborn babies do. So I came in and I saved the day with the pinky. Though Ellie popped it out of her mouth within 5 seconds, so I had to re-put it back in. Oh my goodness. I was nervous though, because babies, especially newborns, are very fragile, and I'm kind of a wuss. So I'm like, I don't want to mess anything up. So even putting a pinky in a baby's mouth kind of like, it didn't freak me out, but I was definitely concerned about, I just didn't want to do anything wrong, that's for sure. Just didn't want to mess anything up. I hope you guys can hear this licking sound. Let me just get close to the mic. I'm actually lucky that I can even do this video. I won't show it. It's on the inside of my mouth. There's almost like a zit in there, and it's been very sore because it rubbed out against one of my teeth, like right there. Awesome. I thought I was bleeding there for a second. I'm good. I'm good for another day. I should probably go to the dentist soon enough, you know. But yeah, if it just made my mouth, like the lip, I guess, feel a bit sore, but not like sore as in like actual like tooth pain or anything, or gum pain. It was more or less like just actual, like, I don't know, like, have you ever accidentally scratched a zit, or a zit was open and used one of those alcohol pads on it and it just burns? Just that. So having something zesty like this definitely does it for you. Oh, sorry if that was disgusting. Let me just wipe down my pants. Don't worry about it. Recently I went to Skate Naked, which is a indoor skate park in Columbus, Ohio. And basically they were closing because the owner of it had a shipping business, and basically it was going very well, so he had to, essentially just get rid of the building. I mean, not get rid of the building, but replace the skate stuff with whatever he does for a shipping company, which is unfortunate because we used to go skate there all the time, especially during the winter. Skate Naked, you don't actually get naked, as many people would think. You just go skateboarding in an indoor park. It's just called Skate Naked. As I'm making this video though, the park is completely shut down. It shut down last August, like the last day of August, unfortunately. But I had a lot of great memories there, so that's all that's important. And the rest of the day was kind of funny though, because after we got done, we skated for about like 5 hours. Nothing too bad, because we used to do all day sessions before. Sorry, it's melting a little bit. My room's pretty warm. But yeah, after our 5-hour session, we went to Taco Bell in the hood, because it's Columbus, it gets in the hood. Literally, this guy was speaking, I don't know if he was speaking English or not. He had a thick accent, thick as ice spice. It was so bad. And here's what they did. 1 second, Grooky. Let me lay you down here for a second. He was looking at me, and I had no clue why he was looking at me and talking to me, because I couldn't understand anything he was saying. And I was just trying to be respectful and just kind of like nod as much as I could. Oh, me. He leaves, right? And I already ordered my food, right? So I'm just waiting for it. And oh my gosh, if I was like in Columbus by myself, I would go to like somewhere I've never been before and not Taco Bell because I get that a lot. But basically, the guy who was getting my food walks up to me like this and then puts the food behind his back as if I was gonna steal it, but I literally ordered it. I ordered it from him. So I don't know why he did that, and he just put it behind his back like he was Houdini or something, gonna do a magic trick, and just tried to walk away. And I was like, can I get my Baja Blast already? Because, like, come on, my Baja Blast is very, very, very important. Alright, Cricket, let me get you back up here. It was a very, very eventful day, though. It's always nice making time with your friends because, my friend Sam, he lives in West Virginia now. And, he's married, has a kid. We used to hang out every day, and then he replaced me with a loving wife and kid. I thought I was gonna fall off for some reason. And we still make time to hang out though. That's what's truly important. Truly, truly, truly important. So always take moments to hang out with people. You know, if they're busy, just try to find something that fits their schedule. Other than that, nothing too crazy has been happening in my life. Other than the stories I've told you so far. I stream on Twitch and TikTok, but I also stream on YouTube. So if you are subbed to me, you'll probably see that I'm live. And you know, if you want to follow me on Twitch, would really appreciate that. The reason why I do ASMR is originally it was supposed to be a joke, but over time, sorry, I got a little zest in my throat. I just started joking around with the idea of it because I watched ASMR to help me get to sleep because I have bad depression, unfortunately. And I literally made the game controller ASMR. You can see it's my first video. And since January, with some shorts and some videos, managed to get 1K subs, so that's insane. I'm really, really happy at that progression, and it's all thanks to you for watching these cringe videos I make. Oh goodness, it's gonna fall off soon. If you have a favorite flavor, a popsicle or brand, leave it in the comments. I would love to hear it, especially if it's those plastic ice pops in the plastic that you just like eat them upward slowly. Oh. I'm a blue raspberry guy. I'm kind of basic. Unfortunately, these don't come with jokes on them. But you know, let me give you little tips and tricks. If you want Outshine popsicles, they're typically $5 for a box. Expensive, right? Unless you're a baller, and $5 for a popsicle box, you don't mind it. If you wait, Kroger brand, kind of like, I don't know if you know what a Kroger is. It depends where you live in the world, but Kroger puts them on sale for $1.99. Gotta think smart. Let me snap the stick up. There you go. Did that hold my muscle? You can get them pretty cheap, but they're very, very delicious. Isn't that right, Kirky? which is very, very delicious. But yeah, the gist of who I am is a guy who plays video games live on Twitch. I hang out with my plushies because it's always nice to have a companion. Even though I'm 27, about to be 28, I used to be bothered by the fact that I have plushies. I even sleep with them because it's nice having something to hug and just someone to be with, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're not physically real in the real world, but in here, I have a companion. I have many companions, and it really helps because as an adult, I find myself, especially as a single adult, because I'm not really into dating at all. I don't really want to be married or anything. I just like being by myself, but I like being with others from a friendship or a family perspective, you know what I'm saying? So, having companions like this is very, very important. And like I said, I used to be so embarrassed about it, but as I grew up older and older and older, I went from hiding it. I remember my mom would walk into my room and I would be hugging my plush. I would just immediately just put the plush to the side. Now I just don't care anymore because it's just a part of who I am. And at the end of the day, I could be gone tomorrow, you know. I could kick the bucket and I could have spent my life doing stuff that I felt was right for other people's standards instead of just being a part of my own standards. I feel like that's really, really, really important. So keep in mind, if you have plushies, don't be embarrassed about it. Just embrace it. Just embrace it. If you have something that's weird about yourself, just embrace it. As long as it's not harming anybody, you are doing great, and you are great. With that said, I don't really have anything else to talk about. I should have wrote a script because I definitely could add a billion more stories for this, but I would also need more popsicles. That's for sure. That's for sure. I wish you a good night or day, whatever time you're watching this. Got anything you want to say, Crookie? You want to give him a kiss?